Abby and Libby may have been saved that fateful day in February 2017. Not saved as in home safe with their families like they should be, but saved from years to come of mental, physical and sexual abuse, drugs and the life one loses when trafficked. I do not believe Bridge Guy went on that bridge to kill the two teens in Delphi, Indiana on February 13th. I believe his plan did not happen as it was intended. He directed the girls down the hill and planned to get them in a vehicle and out of sight, then out of country? Someplace far away. He did not realize who he was messing with and the girls fought him like hell. At this point, he knew he could not control them both, so he killed them and left the scene. Would he go to his boss empty-handed? Possibly not. From October 2016 through January 2018, many teens went missing from Delphi's surrounding cities: Kokomo, Indiana; COURTY and Clerken, last seen October 2016; Indianapolis, Indiana; Mariano Tobin Leon, last seen February 2017; Avon, Indiana; Casey Brown, last seen September 2017; Bedford, Indiana; Kayleeds, last seen September 2017; Muncie, Indiana; Darren Ratliff, last seen July 2017; South Bend, Indiana; Stephanie Bowers, last seen September 2017; Evansville, Indiana; Grace Carr, last seen October 2017; Indianapolis, Indiana; Lanya Puckett, last seen October 2017; Hammond, Indiana; Mary Owens, last seen October 2017; Indianapolis, Indiana; Jamie Christine Beasley, last seen December 2017; Indianapolis, Indiana; Michael Williams, last seen January 2018; Gary, Indiana; Kavian Cooks, last seen February 2018; June 27, 2021. A development was posted in an article that reads, Development: Delphi Police Chief Brooke L. McCain received telephone call from man with voice that sounds like suspect. The chief of police in Delphi, Indiana, Brooke L. McCain, received a telephone call regarding the murder case of victims Abigail Williams and Liberty German. Questions were asked: did he tape it? It's very likely he did. This was no ordinary call. Here's the facts. John Taylor, Virginia, announced today on a YouTube program called From the Desk of Mert Whitnam Live that he telephoned the chief of police in Delphi, Indiana. He did not provide the date of the call. Taylor said he talked to the police chief about investigative journalists T. Homeseth. I spoke to the Delphi police chief for an hour. This guy was so pissed off, and they don't even handle that murder case, but that's their town. But to have this asshole like Homeseth muddying it up, by accusations that Murtaugh was involved with the murder. Taylor said. During Taylor's bizarre rant, he suggested that Homeseth is going to be arrested for reporting on the Delphi case. Taylor said there are pending felonies in Indiana and those cops in Delphi are pissed. Taylor said the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, Indiana, and FBI are handling the Delphi murder case. Taylor said the sheriff and/or FBI can now go to a judge and have Homeseth arrested for obstruction. Taylor's assertion that Homeseth can be arrested for obstruction and interfering with a murder case is a regular theme for Taylor when he calls into the YouTube program. Taylor's obsession with Delphi murder case and his aggressive assertion that an investigative journalist gathering evidence or reporting on the case is going to be charged with a felony is curious, if not far out suspicious. Law enforcement released video and audio to the public and asked for help in identifying the killer or killers. Backstory regarding John Taylor: it is not immediately known why Taylor, who is from the state of Virginia, was so interested in the Delphi murder case in the first place. However, Taylor announced on June 4, 2021 on the YouTube program hosted by Levi Page that he was going to be calling law enforcement in Delphi. Taylor did not elaborate on what he and the police chief talked about for an hour. Did the Delphi police chief speak with the killer? There is a video published on an account called The High Command titled Breaking News in Delphi Murder Case, 2 men working together as a team? In the video, Taylor's voice is compared to the voice released by law enforcement. The voice released by law enforcement that is heard saying "guys down the hill" sounds like the voice of Taylor. The man seen walking on the bridge appears to resemble Murtaugh. Taylor is a moderator on Murtaugh's YouTube channel, where the 2 men keep going on and on about Homeseth, telling the chat room followers to call the police on Homeseth and claiming he is going to be arrested for obstruction.
So I'll let you know. He writes about it. I'm definitely wrote about it. Delphi tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to those detectives and let them see that little video of him almost getting hit by a car. Too bad it's closed. And I'm sure they're not going to be happy, and they can